Today we're going to be talking about shipping with Shopify. Before we get into the details, there's a concept that you have to understand, and that is that there are two sides to the shipping cost. There's how much you estimate it'll cost to ship, which is what the customer will get charged at checkout, and there's the actual amount that it'll cost to ship in terms of how much you'll have to pay to your shipping provider. At checkout, Shopify utilizes your default package weight as well as the weight of the rest of the order in order to be able to determine the shipping cost. When you go to actually ship these products, you'll get charged a different amount by the shipping company based on the size and weight of your product. Shopify can't estimate how large your products are and won't be able to use that in terms of calculation. So let's get into some of the details here. First of all, we're going to click on Settings. Then we're going to click on Shipping and Delivery. So let's scroll down here. Within our Packages section, we have two different boxes, but you'll notice that one is highlighted with default. This is very important. You can add multiple different package sizes and package weights, but there can only be one default package in which Shopify uses to be able to calculate how much the total weight of your order will be. In this example, even though our dimensions for our default box are 20 by 16 by 5 centimeters high, the total weight is 0.4 kilograms, and that's actually the most important part because that's what Shopify will use. So what rates will Shopify actually charge your customers? Let's take a look. If we scroll back up to the top of the page, we can click on Manage Rates. We can then scroll down and look at our different rates based on our different locations. For example, within Canada, Shopify automatically populates these different options. You'll notice that they have different prices based on the different conditions. In this case, anything from 0 to 0.75 kilograms will cost $19.90. You can see it's similar here, but you'll notice that this one is based on total cost as opposed to total weight. This is if you want to provide free shipping of orders of a certain amount. That being said, all of these rates can be removed and changed, so you might want to go through and either delete them or edit them. So let's take a look at an example here in order to get a better perspective of what's going on. In this example, I've added a stylish blazer to my checkout, and let's see how much it's going to charge us for shipping. So here we have a checkout. There are two different options available, standard and expedited. You'll see that this is $13.90 and this is $19.90. Now, let's figure out why those are the rates that are available there. So first off, what is the weight of our stylish blazer? Well, we can see that it's 0.25 kilograms. Next, let's take a look at our default package. Our default package is 0.2 kilograms. Therefore, the total weight is 0.2 plus 0.25, which is a total of 0.45 kilograms. If we go up and click on our rates, we can find that our rate for expedited between 0 to 0.75 kilograms, which ours fits within, is $19.90, and the standard is from 0 to 0.75 kilograms is $13.90, and that's where those two rates come from. You'll notice that there are additional shipping rates based on different conditions. So, for example, if I were to add more product so that it was over 0.75 kilograms, then the standard rate would get updated to this, and the expedited rate would get updated to that. You might have realized that this can start to get very complicated if you have larger and larger orders. So there has to be an easier way to do this, right? Well, turns out that there is. You can add carrier calculated shipping, or CCS, to any of the plans on Shopify. So first off, what is carrier calculated shipping? Well, carrier calculated shipping is when you connect your store to a shipper and then utilize their shipping rates as well as their means of calculating those shipping rates at checkout. So let's take a look here. I'm going to click on Add Rate. Now, instead of using my own, I'm going to click on Use Carrier app to calculate rates. With Shopify, if you're located in Canada, you can use Canada Post. And if you're located in the States, you can use UPS or USPS. You'll see that I have the option to select different rates provided by this carrier. In this case, I'm going to select all three. Scrolling to the bottom, you'll notice that there's also the handling fee. Now, this allows you to inflate the price of your shipping in order to ensure you don't lose any money when you actually go to purchase the shipping for your product. In this case, let's add a percentage of 2% as well as a $1 add-on just to make sure that we don't lose out on any money. Next, I'm going to click Done. You'll notice that it doesn't show up on our main rates here. Instead, we have to click on another tab called Carrier and App Rates. There we can see that Canada Post has been added, and we can see the different services available to us. If I wanted to, I could always either delete this or edit it. For example, if I didn't want to have Express Post available, I could uncheck that box. For the current time, I'm going to keep all three rates available. So now let's take another look at our example. Now that we've refreshed the page, you can see that our rates, the standard and the expedited, are still there. However, there are now the different options available from our carrier. So that includes the expedited, express post, and priority, based on the total weight of your order. This can be especially handy and will give you a much more accurate rate of how much you will actually have to pay in order to ship this product. For our example here, let's say we decided to go with the Canada Post expedited parcel. Now that we've created our test order, let's take a look at it on the back end. So here we go. We can see that the shipping that was charged was $11.28 plus our tax. So the total is $86.20. So we've charged our customer $11.28 for shipping, but we're now going to have to pay for our shipping labels. So you can do this one of two ways. One, you can take your products to the post office and get them weighed out, packaged, and try and ship them out. Or if you want to expedite things, you can actually purchase shipping labels directly from Shopify at a discounted rate from whichever carrier you decide to use. One thing you need to know is that this is actually separated from carrier calculated shipping. Even if you don't have CCS added to your account, you can still purchase shipping labels from specific carriers if you're located in Canada or the United States. For example, in the United States, you can get rates from USPS, DHL, or UPS, while in Canada, you can only get discounted rates from Canada Post. So what exactly is a shipping label? Well, a shipping label is simply you purchasing the shipping cost of your parcel on Shopify, printing it out, putting it on your package, and then allowing you to either schedule pickup for all of your products to be picked up, or simply dropping it off at the post office. So how would we go about actually purchasing a shipping label for this particular order? Well, we simply click on Create Shipping Label. Because this is a demo site, I can't show you absolutely everything, but I can show you the majority of what goes on here. In this case, you should select the appropriate package size for whatever you plan on actually shipping it in, which is why we have multiple different options for box sizes. You can also add package sizes from here in order to ensure that you're actually utilizing the package that you'll be using to ship the product in. Once all of this is completed, you'll be able to actually click Buy Shipping Label. This actually means that you're buying the shipping cost for this product. When you complete this process, you'll end up with a shipping label looking something like this. The shipping label can either be printed out using a typical printer, or you can actually purchase a label printer from Shopify that will allow you to print this onto a sticker that you can simply peel off and put on top of your package. After you continue this process, you'll automatically email the customer with the shipping information. If you don't wish to, you can always uncheck this box, but it makes the most sense to do so. If you're purchasing the shipping label, it'll actually tell the customer the detailed information about the tracking number and so forth. So there's the whole process. Now before we wrap up this video, I want to talk to you a little bit more about CCS or carrier calculated shipping. Carrier calculated shipping can be added to your plan in one of two ways. First off, if you're using the advanced Shopify plan, then carrier calculated shipping is already included. However, for the basic and the standard Shopify plan, it is not. Now, you can add CCS to your store in one of two ways. The first way is to pay an additional $20 a month in order to have that feature added in. It's a little pricey and not exactly the best way to go about it. Another means of doing it is actually paying for an annual plan. That means that you're paying for an entire year of your subscription up front. You get two benefits from this. One, you get a 10% discount on what would have been your monthly fees, which typically gives you about a month and a bit of free subscription. The other benefit is that you get carrier calculated shipping for free. This is a huge benefit, and if you're already established and already making money as a Shopify company, I would definitely encourage you to pay for an annual plan because you will save so much money in the process. Carrier calculated shipping really takes care of a lot of the hard work for you and makes your business a lot easier to deal with. So it's something I would encourage you to go with. Well, that's it for now. Hope that helps out, and I'll catch you next time. Looking to improve your store? Hire a geek. We offer individual store optimizations, one-on-one training, as well as workshops. Check out the description below for more information.